listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the LOZ Podcast Network. This is the special edition, the LOZ App Holiday Podcast. And what we're doing today is we're talking everything holidays for the lake and what's going on around the lake and different things. We're excited because we got George Tucker on with us. George, how you doing today?
Glad to be here, Ken.
A lot of people have holiday stuff going on, but you have more than normal because you actually take the malted monkey and you transform this thing into the coolest holiday experience down there, and it's called Santa Monkey, right?
Yeah. So malted monkey closes right after Halloween, and we have this space and there's traffic on the strip. So we're like, hey, let's do something fun. So we did a pop-up Christmas bar. Started that 3 years ago. It runs the day before Thanksgiving through the day before New Year's Eve.
So it'll actually start this week. So this episode airs the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So it'll be open. People can come out, and it's really cool. You decorate the heck out of this thing, right? I mean, it's a whole experience.
Yeah, no, it's decorated. It's, we've got a tent with a fireplace outside, a real wood burning fireplace with couches and stuff like that. We've got the normal indoor area where you see malted monkey, but it's dressed up, feels a lot more cozy in there. It's lights, Christmas wrapping paper, all that stuff. Then there's a cocktail menu that goes with the season and food menu as well. So we've got food. It's more of a cocktail kind of place in hors d'oeuvres. So we got some apps. It's not a place you come and eat dinner, but we've got a dozen apps. We've got Christmas cookies and we've got Christmas cocktails as well.
I mean, it sounds as perfect for, you see these groups of girls going out shopping for the holidays, 10, 12 of them, they're ready to go. They want a mimosa. They want a drink. They love the cookies. I mean, as far as adding this into their scenario for the big shopping season, sounds perfect.
Oh yeah. No, they've been messaging for a couple months now. We still doing the Santa Monkey, so, there is some hype around it. A lot of this, this bartenders have been there for a sec. So, they have regulars there. It's only open Thursday through Saturday. We open at 4, so Thursday through Saturday we run till 11 or whenever people get out of there. But for the parade and stuff like that, we'll open it at noon. There's a small business Saturday coming up. We'll open that at noon. But yeah, so it's a good time.
And there's not a better place to watch the parade than the Malted Monkey and Tucker's. To me, those two spots that you have right there in the middle of the strip, if anything's going on in the street or a parade or any kind of event, that's just the primo spot to go. You're right on the action. You can sit there and have a drink and food and watch the stuff going on, and it's just a perfect setup.
Yeah, no, it works out well. It's a busy day usually. Even a lot of times we had kind of inclement weather, but it still seems to somehow be busy and people having a good time.
And obviously the parade's coming. We actually, on this episode, believe it or not, we were interviewing Santa directly from the North Pole, who's going to be in the parade. And so we're talking about all that stuff going on at the lake. I think it's really cool the way the lake embraces the holiday season. And certainly on the strip, to me, is kind of like the pinnacle of what's going on down there. You've got just everything's decorated for the holidays. People are coming down to enjoy themselves. Everybody's open still. And, it's a little different than years 10, 15, 20 years ago when, let's face it, there wasn't that much going on in the off season, but now it's year round, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely slows down in the winter, but you get a little push in the holidays season. People are, the roads are busy right now. A week ago you're driving around, there's no one around, but today, you're waiting in traffic, so many people are in town, school's out, people down checking out their lake houses, maybe spending a little family time together down here on the holidays.
Yeah, everybody's coming to the lake to bring the family down for Thanksgiving and just all the good, cool stuff going on. Now, at Tucker's, you guys actually are doing something for the winter for locals, right? I mean, and we love local, by the way. In the LOZ app, we promote everything local. Everybody who's in there is all local. So tell the locals what they can get at Tucker's for the winter season.
Yeah, so we've got a couple things going on at Tucker's. Last Sunday, we started the Tucker's Winter Pass, which Sunday through Thursday, if you're a local, you get 10% off everything. No questions asked. You just got to show your ID. And then on Tuesdays, we have this thing called Dine and Dice, which, you order your meal, you get your drinks, the whole table's eaten. And then at the end, when you get the bill, you can roll the dice. And if you get a 6, you get it for free. If you roll up, say a 2, it's just normal price. There's no additional charge.
So wait, if you bring in your buddies, I got 5 guys. We come in, we're eating, we're drinking, we spend, 3 hours there.
Well,
At the end of the meal,
you roll a six.
you're going to come by and let me get a chance. I get a chance to spin for free. And I mean, that's amazing.
There's no extra cost. No.
Well, who does? I mean, that's a reason just to go just for the chance.
If you use the winter pass, you can't roll the dice. So it's either 10% off.
Okay.
If you're a local, it's either 10% off on Tuesdays, or you could roll the dice.
So if I'm spending 1,000, do I take the 100 right up front, or do I try to roll the dice for the? I think I try to roll. I'm one of those guys.
I like lose. It's going to be a little bit of excitement.
That sounds fun, man. I mean, and I love that you guys are doing that stuff. I mean, it's so cool that you guys are one of the few places that stays open year round. And I know that in the winter, certainly you get a lot more probably local patronage than you do when everybody's in town, for the summer. But I mean, if you're local and you're at the lake and you can go down to the strip and you always know you had a spot to go. You guys are open all the time. The food there's amazing. I mean, I just got to tell you, like whatever you guys are doing with that grouper that you make there, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Every time I go there, I'm just like, how do they do this? It's in the middle of Missouri, and the fish tastes like it's coming out of the ocean. But you guys do a lot with all the oysters and everything else, and your menu has become really, really like cherished with the locals and the people that come down for vacation and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a well-rounded place. I mean, a lot of people say Tucker Sharkey's Oyster Bar. It's like, oh, I don't eat oysters. Well, honestly, oysters isn't even in the top 5 sellers at this place. We're kind of in the middle of Missouri, so we sell a lot of oysters, but we're obviously selling a lot more steaks and stuff like that, burgers, salads.
I know my mom, her favorite thing to get there is the lobster roll. I mean, she just that's what she wants when she comes down. It's like, okay, Mom, we're going to Tucker's. We're going to get you a lobster roll. And then also, the Malted Monkey, when it is open with the full menu, there's not a better burger in town. I'm just telling you right now, it's the best smash burger I've ever had. There's a lot of places.
No one really thinks of Malted Monkey as a place you'd go eat, just because the kids, amusement thing above it. It's like some people are like, I didn't know you had food, but those burgers are craveable. I mean, I'd eat one right now if it was open.
They're amazing. So I'm sure all the appetizers you guys will be fixing for the Santa Monkey are going to be incredible.
Yeah, and they're not on the Malted Monkey menu, so it's a different. It's actually higher end appetizers. Nothing crazy. I mean, you got everything from a rolled up fancy grilled cheese and soup to some. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The chef was up here a couple hours ago. Something with caviar on it.
Oh wow. Okay, we're getting really high end on this stuff.
Caviar on it. I don't know, but it's good stuff, so they try to impress the clientele with different stuff every year.
Yeah, sounds amazing. And like I said, for all you girls going out for your shopping, go shopping and then end up at Santa Monkey, get some cocktails, get some appetizers, finish the trip strong.
Yeah, hit the boutiques on the strip, and then we'll start, have a cocktail at Tucker's, go hit the boutiques, and then come up to Malted Monkey for some more cocktails.
There you go. Just do the whole circle. Now, eventually, and I know every time I go by the strip, I see something else going up. But that location down there at the end there, I know, we don't have a name for it yet, but how's the progress coming on the new location?
Good, yeah. We've got the concepts dialed in. We just don't have. So it's an entertainment complex that has 3 different concepts. So we've got the lakeside. There's a pool with like a Tulum kind of bohemian style setup. And then there's a sports bar that's 2 levels that has bowling and different stuff going on. And then there's a rooftop Mediterranean restaurant. Like Ken said, we haven't dialed in the names yet. We've got ideas, but we haven't locked them in. We've still got a little time.
It's going to be such a cool addition to the strip. I mean, let's face it, that land that was sitting there forever, not usable. Now we're going to have this huge complex. It's just, you're doing so much to bring people to the strip and to make it an amazing experience. And look, we both lived through the strip being super popular, and then it kind of goes through, years ago, kind of went through a period where it didn't have a lot going on, and now it's just really the resurgence on what's going on there is amazing. And you're right in the center of it. Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of things to come for the strip still. I mean, it has a long ways to go, but it's slowly happening.
Yeah, I think if they can figure out the parking, if we can somehow get people together to figure out a parking solution, so they're not walking from Menards on the big
sure. Yeah, well,
events.
It's a cost. We're trying to work on that every week. we'll see where it ends up.
Yeah, no, that's great. And I love talking to you because you guys are putting just so much effort into what's going on the water of the lake and then the strip itself. And you're just totally invested in the lake and its success. It's cool to see how the lake is just expanding, and it's, more and more people are finding out about it, and they're coming there. And now we got casinos that are showing up. Maybe there's all kinds of new things coming into town
at the same time.
And this new concept that you have going on at the end of the strip, I think is just going to be a cool place, because I mean, we need a really cool on the water sports bar. I mean, that to me is like,
Yeah, I mean, it's got activities too, so you're not stuck to just watching TV, drinking beer, eating frozen fried food. So it's scratch made menu. There's stuff to do. So it's a family atmosphere too. So you can bring your kids in there. It might switch to adults only at 9 or 10 p.m. at night. We haven't locked that in yet, but it'll for sure be family friendly until at least 9 p.m.
And being right on the water, I'm assuming I can boat up to it, correct?
Yeah, you can boat up to it. It's all wheelchair accessible too, so you can boat to the wheelchair accessible dock, roll in. There's a wheelchair lift at the docks. There is an elevator in the building. So even if you want to go to Neon Taco now and say you're in a wheelchair, broke your leg and you're at crutches, you can take that system and then walk over to Neon Taco at the same level. So
that's cool. So there will be
all that more
all be
accessible
connected
to everybody. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man, you are so cool to provide access for people on boats to get to the strip. And I know that we want people to stay at your place and drink and eat, but you don't mind if they come in, have a meal, and pop up the strip to get some candy or some taffy and, walk around.
No, like right now, there's not boats down there right now, but last weekend there was boats down in Neon Taco. People were, who knows where they were, but I'm sure they're at some restaurant or shop in somewhere. But yeah, no, we're free. We've got lights on in there. They're on the outside of there still in case somebody's parked down there late at night. But yeah, feel free to hop in the boat and shoot down here.
There we go. All right, guys. Well, listen, if you get the holidays down on the strip for the parade and you have to go to Santa Monkey, it's going to be for the next month. Get down there on the weekends, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Make sure you utilize what's going on there. Take your group there, have some drinks and some food. Stop next door to Tucker's, have a little bit of more drinks and food in there. And just enjoy the strip and enjoy what's going on there. George, we're so thankful that you're down there and you're providing all the stuff for everybody. I hope you have an amazing holiday season, and thanks for coming on with us to the LOZ app holiday podcast.
You bet. I'm glad you invited me.
All right, George, we'll talk to you guys later, and we'll be back right after these messages.